Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Yev and today I have the most expensive keyboard from AliExpress in my experience. And this is a Ying 63 and this is a carbon fiber keyboard. So first of all, you can see that we have a huge box, but this is actually a 60% mechanical gaming keyboard, so it's pretty small. So let's see what we have inside the box. Inside the box I can see several user manuals, useless for me because of the language. And we have a huge travel case, or just a case, because it's actually a hard case. Pretty interesting solution, isn't it? So let's open and let's check what we have inside. What kind of pressure we have inside. Right, so like unique moment number one. This is a carbon case for the keyboard. Okay, this is a really unique stuff because I never saw any carbon keyboard cases. So let's see, right? Let's start from the accessories, what we have in a separate box. So this is just a simple brush to clean your keyboard. This is a nice additional keycaps if you want to change what we have on the board itself. This is a Gatron game or max, I can't recall, switches, so you have 4 additional switches to just check how they sound maybe. And we have 4 Gatron Jade switches, which is coming together with the keyboard, so this is a 4 additional switches. Okay, we have some stuff in this section, right? So we have a braided USB, a USB-C cable. We have a simple key and switch puller. And basically that's all. Now it's time to check the keyboard itself. Okay, here you go. So first of all, this is a 60% gaming mechanical keyboard, but with very interesting layout. I never saw this before. We have arrow keys, usually with this 60%, or this is a 63% maybe, so we have several additional keys. You have a del, you have a small shift, and you have arrow keys, which is actually pretty versatile, because I hate this 60% mechanical keyboard, because you don't have these arrow keys, and for example, for the same Helldivers 2, you cannot play properly in this game without these keys. You need to press a function and remember where is the second layer of remapped keys. So if you have these arrow keys, actually it's a pretty versatile mechanical keyboard. So on the product page on AliExpress, I will drop a link in the description under this video. They mentioned that this is a forged carbon texture. I have no idea what does it mean. I am not a specialist in a carbon. I remember I use this when I use snowboarding, right? Used to use boards, and carbon in that case was really good. But in terms of keyboard, I have no idea if it's any benefits. It's not a light keyboard, it's a wired one, so you have no batteries inside, but it's pretty hefty, I mean, for the so small keyboard without a battery inside. But I need to say that design of this keyboard is pretty interesting, right? This case itself, it's really pleasant on touch, and you have this metal stuff on the bottom part or a back part, right? On the bottom part you have this rubber feet, and that's all. You have this shield with your number because it's a limited edition, right? You can select several types of keycaps, several options. I have a transparent one, and I need to say that they are pretty standard transparent keycaps, nothing crazy, but they are good with a clear legends on them. Okay, let's jump into the details with keycaps and switches, right? So as I mentioned, for the keycaps, in my case, I have this transparent one. They are not bad, not good, just a standard transparent keycaps. The price for them on AliExpress or Amazon or anywhere else could be like, I don't know, 20 bucks, maybe less. Under the keycap, you will have a Gatron Jade Pro switches. maybe the best switches right now on the market, I would agree. So switches itself pretty expensive and really good from the sound and quality point of view. So under the switch we have a metal switch positioning plate and we have all needed forms inside, and I can see a PCB with south facing RGB and 2 holes for the 2-pin switches, which should be good for the sound. And I never tested I never did a sound test for the keyboard in carbon case, so this sound should be pretty interesting. Okay guys, so what I can say, take into account that transparent keycaps usually are not the best with a sound, right? This setup actually sounds pretty good, and if I will use a proper double shot keycaps instead of this transparent one, it actually could sound on one of the best keyboard on the market, take into account the magnetic switches and Hall effect, right? Okay, so I did my test, and you can check this video on my channel if you want to know in more details how I'm doing this testing, right? So I will not repeat myself. But we have a keyboard inspector version 1.0.2, and you can see that this is a WLKB Ying 63, right? And after almost 6,000+ presses, using my solenoids and my fingers, right, switching binning rate to 16K, you can see that this keyboard is clearly providing 8K without any questions. So it's all good from this point of view. Now, I did review with my own tool as well, which is comparing duration or delay between presses, between events. So it's like a practical test, and I can see also that it's 8K really, and the minimal interval was 210 microseconds with theoretical 0.125. So it's really close. It's really no delay at all. From the WebDriver point of view, actually it looks nice from design point of view, right? It's a some WebDriver, you have all like needed function, and I will stop only on keyboard performance because everything else is a standard. And it's interesting, but you have 3 options. You have mechanical mode where you can change only actuation point. You have racing mode when it's already pre-built for you for AWSD and other needed keys, right? And you have RT mode when you can actually set up all like minimal and maximum actuation, not actuation, rapid trigger parameters. So I did test all 3 options with Valorant game, with my approach again, with solenoids, left, right and fire. I did apply the settings only to the left and right button, so I did not change anything for fire button. And you can see from the patterns point of view, it's really very close. It was one option, I don't have it right there, but with minimal settings, it was interesting pattern on the wall. So based on this testing, I can say that this keyboard actually is really fast. I don't know who is creator of this PCB, but it seems everything done properly. Now it's time to do a kind of summary because it's important. The price for me of this keyboard was $350, which is crazy, right? I can buy a Wooting 80HE for this money. And obviously I cannot say that this keyboard is better than Wooting 80HE. Like a minimal difference that Wooting 80 is 80, it's bigger, it's aluminum, it's a huge box with a lot of accessories, which is in this case I little bit doubt. I saw the different price on their official website, which is $250. I don't know why, maybe because of this hard case and all these additional accessories, which is obviously I don't need. So I can say several things. First, Is it keyboard unique from the design, build and materials? Yes, I never saw keyboard made from carbon, so it's pretty interesting. From design point of view, it looks amazing. You know, with all this RGB shines through and this metal part on the desk, it looks solid. From the performance point of view, it's all the same as now for standard 8K pulling rate, almost 0 millisecond delay between press and reactions. So from performance point of view, it's also all good. So I'm a little bit hesitating if I'm okay with this price. For sure, I'm not okay with the price of 350, but for example, if it would be around 200 bucks, I would say yes for such unique piece of tech. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this keyword. Do not forget to smash a like button and subscribe to the channel. And also please consider joining a membership of this channel, because to continue create such videos with such expensive products, I need your support.